everybody else just booked it towards the other side. So he's alone there, he gets taken out.
Oh,
Victor just farming his blade. Swoosh will take out Rascal, so you've lost 2 players already here for Dallas.
I mean, it's so tough for a Genji. Well, speaking of which, perhaps not for this Genji. Tvik's having a complete ride of it so far. But if you're Rascal trying to attack the point against Biotic Grasp, and of course Winston's Tesla Cannon, it's so hard to avoid this damage. You can't block either of those damage sources, Matt. Frustrating to say the least for Dallas Fuel. They get stopped on 13 eliminations, 5 final blows, 2 deaths. Solid from him. Might need just a little bit more to get them over the line here. There's the Florida Mayhem, of course. Fekt has the pulse bomb, but he wants a bit of a high priority target to use it on. The Dallas Fuel once again seem very confident in defense. Chips gets himself a nano. Bit of a Jonak throwback to yesterday. Can't catch him, he's got no dash resets left. He just gets him, but Swoosh chases him down. It's nothing but a 1-for-1 trade. Definitely a lot less than he would have hoped for in that situation. Swoosh and Manhattan together on the point. Pulse bomb dropped in, no effect from that one. Speaking of the man, he's got Manhattan de-suited and removed him immediately as he popped out. The Dallas Fuel are looking pretty confident on the point there, but Swoosh gets a tickle on a Mickey. He's found Taimou as well. 2 kills though is not going to be enough for Swoosh and the Mayhem.
So much space here. It's going to be 1 tick already for the Dallas Fuel on the point. They body block Swoosh here, so he can't get back. As I think Florida may have given up too much space here, Mitch. They just backed out all the way through the choke. Everybody, they haven't been able to even get back and contest the point. A few players going to get staggered here as the point will go over to Dallas.
Look, you can see the first 2 kills came from Chips high and sat in the back line. Kept so safe and given a lot of room to work. Let's have a look at this on replay. Look at where his tanks are standing, by the way. At no stage is Chips feeling threatened here. Logix isn't even trying to find him. If you leave a Zen like this unattended, he's gonna... 2018. Quote him on that one. Good stick, though. That's gonna hurt. Rascal was the one that fell foul of that one. The rest of the Dallas come out unscathed, especially because of the Transcendence being employed to keep them alive. Another tactical visor in for the high ground. Spit can't really do much to block it. He actually fell out of position. 2 kills so far for Rascal and the tactical visor. There may be more. It's Swoosh versus the world right now on that point. He's a big angry monkey, but he lacks friends right now. That's all he ever wanted. Logic's forced to recall. He knows he needs to get back to the point, but the Florida Mayhem, they're so staggered right now. They may have just thrown the map away, Matt. It's going to be tough to deal with Rascal on the high ground. I'd say very, very tough to try and close the gap. And no, Mickey gets Manhattan with that self-destruct, and that'll be it. The Dallas Fuel slug their way through here until that expires. It's going to be a Valkyrie for Harry Hook, though. Going to have a bit of a res if he can. It's going to be a little bit hard to stick this one. Oh! Okay! Tvik with a little bit of a wall climb just to close the gap on AKM. It's the little things, Matt, that make the big difference.
And they're able to flip the point. 99% though to the Dallas.
Could have been devastating, but the Fuel hold the point now. It only took a 1 fight to get back in. Tvik hooked in immediately to his demise. Manhattan in over the top and Swoosh will join him. Logix to bring up the rear as 3 players for the Mayhem on the point right now, and Zebo scrabbling to get there himself. Takes a big rocky hit. 1 more and he's down, and AKM delivers that just like clockwork. And there it is, Taimou with 2 for the D-suit and the kill on Logix, and that should be the round. Not much more to be said for the Florida Mayhem here. Dallas continue to build off that momentum. Right now, he probably will be chucked down. Zebo and Harry are there, in effect, actually finding Zebo, so I might relieve the pressure. Mickey still gets de-suited by Manhattan, and Taimou's the next target. Point blank, Helix Rocket effect, never had a second to respond.
The AKM who picks up yet another kill. There's still members of the Fuel here, Mitch. There's 3 members. It's going to be Harry, Chips, and AKM. And now it's going to be an attack visor here from Logic.
Oh, double tap.
AKM is going to use his as well.
Why?
So AKM ends up using his even double, no more than triple the amount of final blows.
Zebasai out of the picture already. And Florida Mayhem are losing players early in the fight. And yes, it's mostly off the back of people like AKM and Effect that are creating these opportunities. Mid to late fight though, the Florida Mayhem come back, but Swoosh was so low after that pulse bomb. There was no way he would have survived that Helix Rocket from AKM. I guess Manhattan trying to get back onto the point. Defense Matrix actually managed to take Swoosh a little bit there and back away. He was about 50 HP. Swoosh changes targets and finds AKM, but is traded out. There was never going to be any follow-up there, especially with how split up the Mayhem are right now. Zupair and Logix are on that high ground. Tvik is going to tickle the point over here. All he can do is try and stand on it. Effect comes up a little bit short there. Oh no! Tvik couldn't get to the point. He had to recall early. And Logix was too round. We're going to see that stay at long range, try and poke and get some alpha percentage. Does he expect to run into this? Oh, it doesn't matter. He sends Rascal's concussive mine back at him, and AKM had already fallen to Logix. This is a nightmare start for the Fuel.
Yeah, with all the pressure coming around that backside from Swoosh, Zebo side to Vic and Manhattan, Logix is able to sneak up behind AKM and take him out. It's unfortunate for the Fuel. They didn't realize that Logix and Zupe were split off by the statue. They could have opted to leave those players behind, jump those 2, and then work their way back to the point. But the Mayhem, with a good first push. It's a lot like Hanamura, right? They were able to take point A rather quickly. This time they take point A very fast.
A crack at him. Trying to back away as quickly as he possibly can, buying time for the Dallas Fuel to get here. AKM fans Zuppe, but now it's Tvik who wants to go forward and find some more. Rascal's being pressured down heavily. He couldn't get himself out of that one. Concussive Mire wouldn't have saved him. Points still being contested though by the Fuel, and it's Mickey.
Yeah, this will be it though. Mickey gets team-backed. It'll be the Mayhem who take point B.
He has to go for the Transcendence. Now he's going to run quickly forward to his team and actually give them a bit of this healing. He does manage to reach them, actually. They all stay alive, and AKM has shifted even further back, and now it's open season. Logic's down. AKM in a position to pick Zuppe off. He realizes he's under scrutiny. Zuppe steps towards the side. Tvik finds Mickey, and now AKM drops down just to add some semi-automatic fire to the mix. Easy chip damage on Manatin's mech to knock him out of it. Resurrect there. Mickey going to be back in his own mech now. Huge advantage for the Dallas Fuel in this fight. Zebasai's low. One shot was all it would have taken for AKM, and he'll gladly take it.
AKM, man, on the Widowmaker has just been able to stand up here, just pop off. Oh, wow. Florida.
And for most Genji players, that's a worthwhile trade. He'll be happy with it. But Logix is off in the background. He knows that no one's really looking at Logix right now. He's sitting up on the high ground. He's now committed himself to the point. Now Rascal's discovered him. That's a cheeky res there for Sai. You better think twice about going for that one. Rascal, 2 HP, trying to get out, but does get chased by Logix. And the Mayhem hold. What an insane shift. He needs to use it. Mickey, he's sitting on Manatin now. Logix needs to get some damage done from this high ground position. The Transcendence has been committed to the point. Taimou finds Manatin here. The Mayhem are still dropping like flies. They don't have the numbers advantage on the point. It's actually just Swoosh right now. Tfik's just being juggled by Taimou.
They do get a res on a Manatin, and Swoosh is going to pop Primal Rage. He's getting chunked down so fast, though. Manatin now will get back to the point. He does have a self-destruct to use. He's going to pop it on the point. He's going to force some of the... Oh, the Fuel get off of the point there.
What?
As, yeah, no, the self-destruct. No! Again, it'll be Taimou using a whole hog.
Oh, nice shut down.
Players out.
Zuppe deals with Taimou there. Rascal now as well, just trying to get some of the... Oh, IKM, EMP comes out, but follow-up may not be there. Rascal trying to get something done, but there was still a Transcendence used despite that EMP actually being put into the fight, so must not have connected, Matt.
Yeah, they ended up using their nano boost there as well. So Fuel still trying to hold on. They have Mickey here. Taimou's going to switch to Winston off of respawn.
That's a big res.
Yeah, it's a big res on a Swoosh. I mean, he's just got a ton of HP, right? As Winston just having that big body there on the point may swing things in Florida's favor.
All right, there it is. First checkpoint coming up for the Florida Mayhem.
A lot of visibility around the
Swoosh got put to sleep there, I think, into his primal rage, and Chips is down. Once he woke up, he was back with a vengeance, clearly.
And that was a nano boost used again from the Dallas Fuel. I believe that time it was on a Rascal because he's so close to that Dragon Blade. He's able to get it, but not able to use it. Both support ults online here for the Mayhem. Probably don't need it here. As you see, it's going to be Transcendence used by the Fuel to get back onto the cart.
AKM hasn't had an EMP for the shuttle phase so far, but he may have one in just a second. Chips is down. As soon as the Transcendence finishes, he's removed from the field, and now it's going to be a Florida Mayhem trans. They've combined it with the Valkyrie. There's way more healing than they probably even need here. It won't stop Protector from a self-destruct, but they're not worried about it. They break line of sight. They're not affected by it at all. And the Florida Mayhem will take this point after Dallas threw quite a lot of ultimates at it.
The MG swing.
Taimou, who just has to circle back and help the rest of the Dallas Fuel stall now.
The kills.
That's rough.
Still
That's a big pulse bomb.
Yeah, it's the kills still going in favor of the Mayhem. Just going
there
to
it is.
Skull alive, and that'll be it. They did have an opportunity to finish that a little bit sooner. I thought Swoosh was doing an excellent job. Oh, now he barely sees him.
Oh! He knew just how long he had to wait for the second shot. He knew he could just bang it off pretty much straight away, and Logix would have no chance to respond. You know we've been starved for big Widow plays, Matt, today if we're going off of those ones. That's lovely. Going to be a resurrect here. Chips is going to be brought back into the fight. AKM's
in Valkyrie. Gets taken out. It's going to be Swoosh getting right in front of AKM space. Some nice healing, though, coming in from Ryujehong.
Swoosh can't kill AKM if he's being pocketed, if not in primal rage form. You see AKM's not really too bothered right now. Getting healed constantly. Quick grapple will be the goer, and he does. Gets up there, but no, Swoosh chases. Nicely done. However, the focus on AKM there really made it easy for the Dallas Fuel to push through with the rest of their team. They're doing really good on time right now, Matt.
Yeah, and Zuppe gets that front spot.
Fighting on this point, if that Diva doesn't shield it.
I remember when we talked about them wasting that Rascal Dragon Blade before. He's already got another one, and he's going to use it now. He's going to take out Swoosh. He's going to go looking for Zebasai in the sky. 2 swipes, and that'll be it.
Oh, it's just beautiful, Matt. He timed it so well. His movement is impeccable. And again, little wall climbs here and there just to make sure he gets the extra distance. Matton desuited down. Tvik going to push forward. Zupa's in the corner. He's finally been noticed, and Mickey now will hunt him. Micro rockets will help him get the extra damage. There's just swoosh left here on the point. A bit of a tentative leap up. He does have primal rage, so there will be a chance for other spawners to come back in. Logix is playing off towards the side. He gets his brains pasted over the wall. And now swoosh, Zema side down. He doesn't last long either. 4 minutes in the bank for Dallas Fuel.
See where Tvik is playing here, so you jump up.
Guess what?
Goodbye.
Happy birthday, AKM! Tvik blows him up there. Mickey with the three, though! What is going on? In the backline, it seems both supports and Logix have been taken down, so Dallas Fuel definitely come out with a net positive after that exchange. Manhattan cleverly is dying on the payload right now, buying about a good 4 or 5 seconds for the rest of the Florida Mayhem. That is the strat to follow. Rascal hoping to get in between Zemasai and Manhattan to find the Mercy.
That's a big kill, though. Taimou falls, trying to jump out with that primal rage. It'll be Chips using
Res.
His Transcendence. He'll get a res up onto Taimou as Manhattan just trying to stay alive on the payload. He falls. Zebosai coming out of the spawn now. He should be cut down rather quickly as looks like the Dallas Fuel should be able to push the payload the distance. Tvik still on it, though. It'll be a self-destruct from Mickey. As Tvik still alive here, Mitch.
Harry trying to stay alive. Tvik chasing. Harry's done well this so far, but now the rest of the Florida Mayhem are coming in. They might be able to turn this around. Unbelievable! Mickey's looking low. Tvik's going to go up. He gets taken down by AKM in the distance. They've got to get rid of Mickey. Damage must be done, but it was 2 supports and a diva there. Not really what you're hoping for. AKM in the distance, striving to get the damage down, and he's found a couple of targets. But who's on the payload for the Dallas Fuel? It's Chips, but he wasn't there. It's a map 5.
How did Tvik stay alive for so
Map 5, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we wanted. It's what we were hoping for.
Going to go onto the point here as now the Fuel starting to feel the pain. It's going to be a Transcendence that comes in for the Mayhem. They chase Harry Hook out. Tvik starting to heat up.
You couldn't ask for a better Transcendence timing there from Zope. Everyone, especially Logix, really needed that healing on the point, and he got it. Mickey now trying to back away, but there's a barrage here, and Tvik knows it's open season as soon as that diva's removed. A big salute. Rascal takes down Tvik from extremely long range, but it won't be enough. Chips further. Still, that's keeping the enemy's heads turned towards him and not the rest of the Mayhem. But again, Affect and Rascal able to spring forward now. Logix wasn't able to keep Rascal under the thumb enough, and he's now been able to get himself 2 kills. Logix being the latter.
And it's all opened up by Effect's Pulse Bomb. He takes out Zebosai, and then they get another Mayhem. 97% for the Fuel. That'll be Logix taking out Taimou early. You don't have your main tank in the fight.
Mickey needs to be able to remake here. He needs to be able to get back in alive, and it looks like he's going to be okay for now. The Florida Mayhem are slowly encircling their point. They're not committing fully to it. Mickey's there, though. His self-destruct didn't get any kills. Transcendence in for Zupe over the point. Now it's going to be Taimou throwing himself in with the primal rage. Try and keep this one going, but it's just him. It's just Taimou against the entirety of the Florida Mayhem. 99 to 97, and overtime is done. It's dusted. It's going to be a desperate attempt for the Tracer of Effect to jump onto the point. He recalls out, goes again, but he's low. Surely that's it. Surely it's over. Tvik is stalling in the back line, and they've done it! The Florida Mayhem, it's their 2nd win of the season. They now go to 2-14 for the Dallas Fuel.
Go to our website at actionesports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.